Hello friends, welcome back. Star Styles Homestead. Well, the holiday is all over. And before I start this video, just look. It's all gone. I'm back to my boring old. I'm gonna take boring too. There was just so much stuff. So much. And then I started my oven. I preheated my oven, which you're gonna have to do, to 350. And I'm like, what in the world's going on? And I said, God, something in the oven? Look in the oven, there's nothing in there. Somebody spilled something in my oven. I don't know what, but I had that black pad on the bottom. And I'm like, oh, thank God that's there. Went to pull it out. Whatever was spilt on it was liquid that just slid right off the pad into my oven. And I'm like, oh man, that's why I had that bad there. I don't even know what it was. It started burning. I had to clean it, whatnot. So anyway, welcome back. It's good to be back. It's good to have a clean house. So anyway, today I'm going to make a stuffed meatloaf. Everything ready except my ham cut up, sliced, which I was going to do and forgot before I started this video. So I'll stop this video and start it. So anyway, I have 1 pound of hamburger. Okay. And I'm just going to start adding everything in here. Okay. It's a little different recipe than what I usually make. I'm just trying something new. Why is that chunky? Oh, I just need something different. So I'm going to use, and really the only thing really different is the fact that I'm using ham in it. I don't know. Okay, we're going to use salt and pepper. About a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of pepper. Unless you like it, you can add more. I like it, but not that much. Let's see if I can bring you over a little bit more. Instead of looking at my body, you can see what I'm doing here. I hope you guys all had a wonderful Christmas. A healthy, happy Christmas. This is going to be a teaspoon of each. So I have dried basil, dried parsley, and dried oregano. Feel free to use fresh if you have it. I don't. All right. Gotta take this off here. Wow, it's so quiet in here. Everybody ended up getting sick after the holiday. I was sick before, as you know. And Kaimani was sick before. I think I might have gotten it from Kaimani. And then everybody went home for the holiday, and now they're all suffering with the flu. I'm like, yikes, stay home. I made this huge thing of, we're going to use 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce too. Maybe more because I really like this stuff. We'll see though. So I made this with my turkey bones. I was going to make my broth, which I did. And I put all the extra turkey bones, legs, thighs, whatnot, right in it and cooked it for 24 hours. Ended up making a soup out of it. All right, now I'm just going to mix this all together with my hands. I was going to use the whole 2 pounds because, I guess you don't need to watch me mix that, because our meat from our cow came in 2-pound packages, so I defrosted one. And I said, I want to make 2 pounds of meatloaf, because we never eat that. Watch this come out so good. Everybody says, man, I wish there was more of that. It's usually how it happens. But that's 2 meals. I mean, once this is gone, it's gone. At least it gets eaten, because otherwise it wouldn't be. Oh, you know what isn't in this recipe that I'm going to add is my onions. I didn't cut any up, so I'm just going to use my dehydrated because I love these. I didn't put this hand in that pot, so about a 1/4 cup, a little more. So yeah, I love dehydrated mushrooms. What is it with me, onions and mushrooms? Onions. When you just don't feel like doing that cooking, you know? So, as you know, my husband got me my 7-quart mixer for Christmas, and he let me open it around Thanksgiving. That was my big present. I ended up getting him a wood fire pizza maker. Kind of got it for me because I'm the one who cooks, but he loves pizza. He is such a pizza freak. And I figure, you know, he loves my pizzas. I'm going to put a little bit more Worcestershire because this feels a little dry to me. So about another tablespoon. So yeah, I got him that, and the stand, and the cover, and I got it. He did really good for Christmas this year. I usually say, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. You know what? I also want to put an egg in here. Oh no, you know what I'm missing? That is my milk. It's supposed to be a 1/2 cup of milk. So let's put that milk. That's probably why it's so dry. I've never put a milk in my meatloaf before. So let's see how this comes out. Wow, definitely put some moisture back into it. Because that bad dog was dry. But now we got some moisture going on. It smells really good. What is that? I don't know if it's an onion or not, but I don't want it in there. Okay, now what we're going to do is take half of this. Oh, and I'm also trying something. It just popped in my head. I said, you know what? Because I don't ever buy these small potatoes. Let me show you. Oh, dripping the water all over. I almost never buy these. And I know they're going to cook faster than the meatloaf, but I'm actually going to attempt to cook them right in the pan with cheese. Okay, I'm taking a little bit more than half of this meatloaf because I'm doing it different than what that person did that I saw. So I'm going to put it right in this pan, flatten this out. In the middle anyway. I want some, I'm going to take a little bit more. How about if you could actually see what I'm doing? Let's swap these pans. Because I want the sides built up in this meatloaf. So the bottom flatter, because of what I'm going to do. And the reason I'm doing this, I always video it out today. I've been just watching all kinds of different videos. So I watch a video, then I watch another one, and I get all different kinds of ideas and put them together, which is what I'm doing right now. So I can't give credit to one particular video because I watched quite a few of them. Okay, so I have a boat here. And then I have that left over. Now, going to wash my hands and take out if there's any thin pieces. Let me just grab my towel. Of ham. I want thin, so there we go. Here's a thin piece of ham. This is ham from Christmas. This is kind of thick right there, so let's take knife. I don't want it real thick. So carefully, I'll eat that piece. Okay, I'm just going to put this ham down inside so that it actually holds the cheese in there. All right, I'm looking for another thin piece. So yeah, anyway, my husband did his Christmas shopping for me. That's where I was going with that earlier. He did so good. I was so excited at Christmas because I didn't know anything I was getting. And that's not usual. Other than my KitchenAid, I knew not one gift under the tree. And then my son got me the whole video blogging get up, but it's the same one my husband had got me last year, so I actually took that back and told him I'd look for something else to do with it, and I found the video camera and the whole setup, so I'll give that to him today and he can order me that. Yeah, babe, you want a piece of ham? All right, I got that. Now, I'm going to fill this with mozzarella cheese. Keep it on the inside, Teresa. I like cheese. I like. I'm hoping this works. Okay, now I'm going to take this, all this meat, and I'm really going to flatten this one out because I want it to go over the whole top and then pinch the sides together. No more, babe. Yeah, see that? The ham will be a little different in there. As long as it works and does what I wanted it to do, which is keep that cheese in there. Look, you don't even know. Voila. Okay, now what I'm going to do is make the topping. I'm going to make it right in this get that over there, right in this pan. What I'm going to do, put all my potatoes right along this outside. The pan is sprayed, by the way, with non-stick spray. Put all these potatoes along the side. All right, now, oh, I forgot my ketchup. I think I might I was gonna say double this, but I don't think I'm gonna need double, because I was going to put it over the potatoes too, but I'm not going to right now. I think I'm gonna do cheese. Okay, and we want a 1/4 cup of sugar, brown sugar. We want a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Okay. Calls for 2 cloves of garlic crushed. I am going to use just a teaspoon of minced. I don't want that much on there. And then a hefty pinch of salt. Okay. We're going to cook this. We're going to put this all over the meatloaf. And I wasn't worried about it being in this pan because it's going to be cooked. Alrighty. I'm just going to leave a little bit out. So put this all over your meatloaf. The rest of this, I'm going to wait until the last 15 minutes of it cooking. I'm going to leave my potatoes just like that until the very end, and then I'll add cheese on top of the potatoes also. So this is going in a 350 oven for 45 minutes. Ooh, there's all that smoke. Timer, I'm going to set it for 40 and check. But there you have it, my friends. A rigged up meatloaf. Let's hope it comes out good. I'm sure it will. Meatloaf's always good. Anyway, I'm going to clean my mess. I'll let that cook. I'll bring you back when that comes out and show you what else I'm going to do. It's good to be back. I miss you guys. Alrighty, friends. That's coming out of the oven now. That's 45 minutes. Okay? It's still a little smoky. Alright. It looks good so far, don't it? Why is that so tight? There we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take the rest of my sauce and dump it right over the top of this meatloaf. I'm going to sprinkle some on these potatoes too. Just to give it some flavor. Who doesn't like potatoes and ketchup, right? Just give it some more flavor. And what I didn't put on these potatoes was any seasoning. So, I want this whole meatloaf covered. I'm going to reset this oven for 15 minutes. I'm going to leave it at 350. I'm going to add a little bit more parsley to the top of this meatloaf. I'm going to add that to the potatoes. And then I'm going to add some garlic salt to the potatoes. And just a little bit on top of that meatloaf. Okay? And what I'm going to do is set my timer for 15 minutes. My potatoes are just about done. I thought they would be way done. They're not, so it worked out well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this back in the oven for 15 minutes on 350. And when that goes off, then I'm going to take it out and add more cheese to it. And I'm going to have to use the rest of my cheese because I stuck my hands in there with that meat on my hands. So what I don't use is going in the garbage. I can't believe I did that. I was watching my video back. I'm like, oh my God, I stuck my hands in that cheese. That's a lot of cheese too. So probably half that cheese is going to go in the garbage. So watch, you guys, what you do. If it was just the ham, I wouldn't mind because the ham is all cooked. But I touched that hamburger meat and put my hands in there. Now, it'll be cooked once I put it on top, but the rest of it is in the garbage. So, just FYI, wash your hands. I'm constantly washing my hands. How I did that, I think my mind was on 100 different things. But anyway, 15 more minutes and I'll be back. And we're back. It's coming out. So this has been 1 hour. And I just checked the potatoes. They're a little hard, but not hard. I think, no. Yeah, those potatoes aren't done. So, not to my liking anyway. I know this meatloaf is done. Yeah, which is okay. So now, I'm just going to put cheese over the top. But what I'm going to do is cover this with aluminum foil just to keep some steam in. And I'm going to put as much cheese as I can over this so I don't totally waste it. Throwing this away. That's a lot of cheese right there, my friends. But might as well throw it on there, right? Look at that. That is covered. Yeah, I'm just going to throw it all over these. Because that is going to go in the garbage. And I'd rather it cook in here. So let me grab a piece of aluminum foil. I'll loosely cover this so the cheese doesn't stick to it, and put it back in the oven, and then I'll check it. Probably another 5-10 minutes. And I'll be back. I set it for 10. Just to make sure it's all melted and the steam helps cook those potatoes. I shall return. All right, my friends. I took the top off at 10 minutes and let it go for another 3. Just to melt that cheese, and there we have it. it looks like meatballs here. But I'm going to let this cool off, and then I'm just going to cover it a little. I'll let it cool off, and then we'll be back to do the taste test, and we'll be done. All right, friends, here we go. I put it on a plate so that we can cut this and take the picture. That was a lot of cheese right there, let me tell you, my friends. Let's put those, I keep thinking meatballs because they look just like meatballs.
No, I thought that's what you went upstairs for this morning. I thought
I just want to cut this so that you can see.
I'll check whatever I get home.
Look at that. Doesn't that look yummy? The cheese is in there all melted. The ham kept it all in. My husband's not hungry right now, so I'm just going to cover that back up. But I want to take a couple of these and do the taste test for you. I know the potatoes are good because I had the potatoes. That's Kai in the background. Let's try this meatloaf. That's really good, my friends. I like the sauce usually. I just put ketchup on the top of my meatloaf. Mixed with that sugar and the Worcestershire sauce. That's really good. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it. Almost like a barbecue sauce. I'm not big on barbecue sauce. It's got to be sweet. That's really good though. So there you have it. And look, the cheese, now that it's cut, is starting to ooze out here. That's really good. Let me get one of these potatoes. And I like the ketchup over the top of the mixture. Over the top of these potatoes too. And they're perfect. After an hour, they have firmness. And sticky. But they're done. Glad I let it cool off a little because that was still a little warm. But there you have it, my friends. I hope you try it. It's super easy. You can put anything you want in it. You can skip the ham if you want. But as you're cooking, it'll probably ooze out the sides. Unless you really build it in there. The cheese. How'd you get that cheese? So anyway, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for being here. Get ready for a new year. 2024 is going to be a great year. I'm claiming it. So I'll see you guys. If you don't see me in the next couple days, I'll see you next year. Have a good one.